I think we can all agree that skill moves, they are not as effective as they were back in the day. However, if you master one skill move and you perform it at the right time and at the right place, it can win you matches and it can score you a lot of goals. But the question is, with the gameplay that we are playing, what are the best skill moves to perform? Well, on this video I'm going to show you the top 5 best and effective skill moves that you can perform at the moment. But that's not the most important part. The most important part is I'm going to show you how to use these skill moves effectively in game, how to perform it, when to perform it, and of course how to get the best out of these skill moves. With that being said, let's jump straight into the video. Wanna upgrade your team and use the best players? Whether you are on PlayStation, Xbox or PC, Lootbar has got your back, and here's how easy it is. Pick your platform, choose the coins amount and hit buy. Don't forget to use the code Y5K for an extra 10% off. Not only that, also you'll get an extra 10% bonus coins. With 15,000 verified 4.9 out of 5 star review, cheap, safe with fast delivery, and many huge content creators are using Lootbar. Don't forget to use the code Y5K for maximum savings. You can find the link down in the description and on the top comment. And now let's jump straight into the video and let's start things up with the first skill move, which is going to be actually two skill moves. I'm talking about the Roulette and the Advanced Roulette. Now you might ask, what is the difference between them? Well, of course on this video I'm gonna explain everything that you need to know about the Roulette and the Advanced Roulette. But first thing first, let's talk about how to perform a normal roulette. To perform a roulette, all you have to do in game, you have to move your right stick half a circle, starting from backward. What I mean about that is starting from the opposite direction that your player is moving to and then ending on forward, the same direction that your player is moving to. So let's say you are moving to the right with your player. You have to start the half circle from the left, then up and then to the right, or of course you can go from the left, down and then right. And of course keep your eyes on the controller point of view and how I'm performing it in game. How to perform an advanced roulette? That time you have to do the same thing, but you have to hold on the L2 button and the R1 button on PlayStation at the same time. Or if you are on Xbox, hold on the L2 button and the RB button at the same time. Now, how can you use the roulette in game and how it can be effective for you in game? As we all know about the roulette, it's a 1v1 skill move, so that's how you want to use it in game. When you see a defender coming towards your player, you can perform a roulette and escape from the defender. And the difference between a normal roulette and an advanced roulette is a normal roulette will keep your player moving the same direction. There's not gonna be a huge difference in the direction that you are moving with your player. But using an advanced roulette, that time you can change your direction. As you can see from the clips, using an advanced roulette, your player is gonna change the direction. And to be honest with you, a roulette or an advanced roulette, they are both really effective in game. They are both absolutely perfect for 1v1 situations. The advanced roulette is slightly better because, like I said, you will change your direction, but at the same time a normal roulette will do the job. If you see one of the defenders coming towards your player, for example, a normal roulette will do the job and you will escape from the defender. You can perform them both in game, but I recommend you to choose one. For me, I perform the normal roulette. But at the same time, the advanced roulette can be so effective for you if you want to change directions and escape from the defenders. Let's move on into the second skill move. This time we have got a 5-star skill move. I'm talking about the reverse Elastico, which can be perfect for 1v1 situations. Not only that, also when you are against two defenders, for example, you wanna go past two defenders, the reverse Elastico can do the job in game. First thing first, how to perform a reverse Elastico. To perform a reverse Elastico, again you have to move your right stick half a circle, this time starting from the right of your player and then ending on the left of your player. If you are using a player who is right footed, if you are using a player who is left footed, you have to go the opposite way. Basically, if you don't perform a reverse Elastico, you will perform a normal Elastico. And to be honest, they are both really good in game, but for me, I prefer a reverse Elastico. The reason for that is with the reverse Elastico, your player is gonna perform it quicker than a normal Elastico. But in the end they do the same job, but like I said, the reverse Elastico is slightly quicker. Now how can the reverse Elastico be effective for you in game? Like I said, when you are against two defenders, for example, or let's take this clip as an example. When you are moving forward with your player, for example, you see a defender, you want to go around the defender, that time the reverse Elastico can do some real magic in game. When you want to change your direction and you want to go around the defender, the reverse Elastico can do the job. Not only that, also when you want to use it inside the box, it's absolutely great inside the box. And the reason for that is your player is going to perform it quick. You can change your direction and give your player more vision and then finish. The reverse elastico can be used for 1v1 situations, for a 2v1 situation, and inside the box, or even when you wanna cut inside the box. Now let's move on into the next skill move and let's talk about the Flair Nutmeg, one of my favorite skill moves of all time. You can use the Flair Nutmeg to pass the ball. I'm sure you have seen this before. When you wanna give your player more vision to pass the ball, you can do that with the Flair Nutmeg. Not only that, also you can use it in many situations. For example, inside the box, or even when you wanna change your direction. Let's talk about how to perform the Flair Nutmeg in game. All you have to do, hold on the R1 and the L1 on PlayStation, or the RB and the LB on Xbox, and then move your right stick wherever you want your player to exit. For example, if you want him to exit backward, move your right stick, just flick your right stick backward and you're gonna see him performing the Flair Nutmeg. Or you can flick your right stick to the right of your player, to the left, or keep moving forward. That's the beauty of the Flair Nutmeg. You can exit wherever you want. Now, how it can be effective for you in game? First thing first, when you are inside the box, you don't have enough vision to shoot. You can give your player more vision using the Flair Nutmeg. You can change your direction and then shoot, or you can confuse your opponent and keep moving forward after you perform the Flair Nutmeg. Not only that, also like I said, it's absolutely fantastic when you want to change your direction. If you want to go up with your player, you are moving to the right with him, you want to change your direction, you can do that quickly with the Flair Nutmeg. Your player is gonna perform it quick. And not only that, also I'm sure you have seen this before if you are playing on high divisions or foot champs. Everyone is now passing using the Flair Nutmeg, and that's because it's really effective in game. While your player is performing the Flair Nutmeg, you can pass the ball. Before the animation ends, you can pass the ball. With that, you will give your player more vision before you pass the ball, or you can escape from the defender that might intercept the ball before you pass a ball. Moving on into the next skill move, let's talk about a 1v1 skill move. I'm talking about the fancy drag back, or the fake drag back you can call it. And this skill move is mainly for 1v1 situations. It is absolutely fantastic when you want to confuse your opponent and keep moving forward with him. Now I'm gonna explain everything that you need about this skill move, but first thing first, let's talk about how you can perform it in game. To perform it in game, all you have to do, move forward with your player and then hold on the L2 button on PlayStation or the LT button on Xbox and then perform a fake shot. And you have to be walking with your player, not running with your player. If you are running with your player, that time your player is going to perform this skill move, which is effective in game and it can do the job in game at the same time. Now, how it can be effective for you, like I said, it's a 1v1 skill move. What I mean about that is that's how it works in game. If you want to get the best out of it, use it for 1v1 situations only. Let's take this clip as an example. I'm through on goal. All I have to do now is finish, but I see a defender that's coming from backward and I know he's going for a stand tackle or a slide tackle. So a quick fake drag back, and as we can see, the defender went to the shops and now I can finish. That's exactly when you want to use the fake drag back. For 1v1 situations, if you want to confuse your opponent and keep moving forward with your player, this is perfect. The fake drag back can do the job in game for 1v1 situations. Moving on into the next skill move, this time it's not going to be a specific skill move. I'm going to talk about the power shot cancel, and you can cancel a power shot with any skill move. You have got so many options. Basically, cancelling a power shot is really effective in this game. You can cancel it with a reverse elastico, or a normal elastico, or a roulette, or a power roll. The idea is it's really effective in game. When you want to use it is when you are on the edge of the box. You want to cut inside the box, perform a fake shot. Your opponent is gonna assume that you are going for a power shot and then cancel it with a skill move, with a 1v1 skill move, and you're gonna go inside the box. Now, the skill moves that I personally use to cancel a power shot, first thing first, it's going to be the ball roll. Simple, effective, and it can do the job in game. The second one is going to be the roulette. Yup, mainly I cancel the power shot with a roulette, and that's mainly because, as we all know about the roulette, it's a 1v1 skill move. It's absolutely fantastic for 1v1 situations, especially when I wanna cut inside the box. When I perform a power shot, my opponent of course is gonna assume that I'm going with a power shot, and then I cancel it with a roulette. I escape from the defenders using the roulette because it is a 1v1 skill move. And the third skill move is just a normal fake shot, and if you are using a player who has got the trick star playstyle style. Of course, he is going to go with a fake shot ball roll, which is really effective in game and it can do the job. Basically, you have got so many skill moves that you can cancel the power shot with. The most important thing is start use it in game. It is really effective in game. Especially, like I said, when you are on the edge of the box and you wanna cut inside the box, cancelling a power shot can do some magic in game. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, these are all the skill moves that I am currently using in this game, and in my opinion, these are the most effective skill moves. I showed you some of them for changing directions, I showed you for 1v1 situations. Basically, these are the only skill moves that I'm using in this game with the gameplay that we are playing. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.